scheme of other departments.
What are you reading, Vande?
Nanni, I am reading about government schemes which are being run by central government on the lines of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
But Vande, the village system is handled by the Panchayat. How do we benefit from the central government schemes here?
There are benefits, Nanni. The purpose of running these schemes is to establish prosperity, equality and justice in the society.
Equality in the society can be brought only by meeting the needs and demands of the weaker and backward classes. So have these sections of the society also being taken care of in the central government schemes?
Yes, Nanni, the central government schemes have been made while keeping the poor, backward and deprived sections of the society in mind. The aim of all central government welfare schemes is to develop them, improve the economy, provide good facility to the citizens, provide better health service, etc. in villages.
Do you mean that only with the help of the schemes of the central government can the villages of a country manufacture goods independently in every stream?
Yes, Nanni, this is precisely what I mean. Generally, rural areas depend on cities for all their needs. So the government is trying to make them self-reliant with the help of various programs, schemes and projects.
All that is fine. But for this, the government will have to provide all the materials with the help of various programs and schemes to make resources in the villages themselves. The villagers will have to be made financially and socially capable.
Yes, Nanni, the government is doing all of this. Let me explain this to you in detail.
Jammu and Kashmir is mainly a state of villages. Majority of the population here lives in villages. Generally, rural life here depends on agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, small industries, etc. If you think about it, these activities are also the basis of the economy of Jammu and Kashmir. Therefore, we cannot even imagine the development of the state without the development of the villages. Even Gandhiji said, if you want to see the real India, go to the villages because only there does the real India resides. The rural life of Jammu and Kashmir is indeed an example of simplicity, elegance and beauty. The people here win everyone's heart with their hard work, simple nature and sweet language. However, the villages of the state, like other villages in the country, face many issues like unemployment, illiteracy, water, electricity, housing, roads, irrigation, etc. Considering this scenario, Modi government is running many schemes along with lines of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas.
हम तो ये मंत्र लेकर के आए हैं, न जात पात, न भेदभाव, न ऊंच नीच, सबका साथ, सबका विकास.
Even after the COVID-19 crisis, we are constantly watching the situation that are being created in the world. If we look at both these periods from the point of view of India, it seems that the 21st century belongs to us. It is not only a dream but also a responsibility. But what is the path towards fulfilling this responsibility? Today's condition of the world teaches us that the only way is a self-sufficient India or Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our scriptures say, Ash Panth, which means that this is the path of self-reliant India. The purpose of running these schemes is to establish prosperity, equality, and justice in society. Today, the villages of Jammu and Kashmir avail many benefits from various central government schemes such as number of small industries is increasing in the villages of the state. Dependence on cities is decreasing. Lot of employment opportunity are being created in the villages. Unemployment is being down. Problem of malnutrition is being addressed. Reduction in migration from villages has reduced. Import and export is improving with other states and abroad. Economic and social equality is being established. Manufacturing of indigenous goods is increasing. Promotion of arts and culture. Improvement in quality of education.
One day, I wonder what all the central government would have to think of before making any plans. Are there some steps involved in their planning?
Yes, there are certain steps involved in making every plan, such as
The steps of planning are as follow. Setting a purpose. Thinking about the plan. Identification of various options. Comparison of options. Selection of an option. Implementation. Let's learn about these in detail. Setting a purpose. It is essential to understand the goals that need to be achieved before making a plan. The first thing the government does is to pay attention to the objectives of the plan. What will the plan be? What will be its purpose? What are the expectations of the people from that area? And what does society or any community wish to get from the government? In the first phase, the government sets these goals. Thinking about the plan. The government contemplates on a plan to be formulated. All plans are based on some assumptions and predictions, which can be both right or wrong. Therefore, government plan is made by considering various perspectives. Identification of options. The government considers various options to implement a scheme, and these include section of the society requiring more help, how can the service be provided, what kind of jobs can support the society, how can education be improved, etc. Comparing options. After all the options have been identified, it is now necessary to compare them. Therefore, considering its goals, the government then tries to find, is one option inferior than the other? Is one option better than the other? Keeping factors like these in mind, the government compares all the alternatives. It is necessary as it allows to select the best choice to improve profile, productivity, quality, etc. Selecting an option. After comparing all options, it is now time to take decisive action. Keeping in view its goals and objectives, the government selects the best plan. Implementation. Finally, the plan which the government has finalized is implemented.
This means that planning is very important.
Yes, Nanny, every government scheme is very important. Every scheme has some significance like
Importance of schemes. Planning provides direction to society. Planning helps to remove inequality. Planning increases the working capacity of the society. Planning encourages innovative ideas. Planning is helpful in the development of the society.
My father told me that every scheme works on the rule of 5 W's. These are
Why, when, what, where, who.
Yes, you're right. Nanny, the government also follows the rules of 5 W's while making schemes. It also pays attention to some other features of these schemes such as
Features of the plan. Intellectual process. Ongoing process. Broadness. Mobility. Forecast. Coordination.
Yes, the name of such a scheme is Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana.
One day, what is the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana? Our country is already agriculture based. Then why is there a need for schemes for farmers?
You're right, Nanni. India is generating record production in agriculture, and we have not been dependent on other countries in terms of grain production since the Green Revolution. Today, food grains production in our country is at high level, which has been possible only because of the hard work of lakhs of farmers.
Yes, this is the reason why people honor farmers by calling them Annadata.
Yes, Nanni, farmers literally give food to our country, but sadly they still have to face many problems these days. Their biggest concern is to save their crops from getting damaged.
One day, what are the things that threaten crops?
Crops are threatened by everything. They are like little children who need protection in every way. To save their crops, the farmers of a country work hard day and night. But due to unfavorable natural conditions such as unusual rains, storms, severe colds, etc., they often suffer huge losses.
Is the concern about crops so serious?
Yes, this is a matter of grave concern. Sometimes these losses are so significant that the farmer faces difficulty in making ends meet. This is why the government runs the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Let me tell you everything about it.
India is making record production in agriculture. We have not been dependent on other countries in terms of grain production since the Green Revolution. Today, if we have food on our plate, it is because of the hard work of lakhs of farmers. Perhaps this is why people also honor farmers by the name of Annadata. But it is a matter of misfortune that the same farmer who is giving so much respect in the country has to face many problems even today. Farmers in the country are surrounded by many types of concerns. The biggest one is to save their crops from getting damaged. Farmers of our country work hard day and night to save their crops, but they often suffer heavy losses due to unfavorable nature conditions such as unusual rains, storms, severe cold, etc. Sometimes these losses are so significant that the farmer is left with a huge burden. The entire crop is ruined and the farmer sees a bleak future ahead. Keeping these things in mind, the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana has been started to relieve farmers in such situations. Under this scheme, farmers have to pay a 2% premium for Kharif crops and a 1.5% premium for Rabi crops, after which government provides compensation if the crop is damaged due to hail, drought, abnormal rain, storm, severe cold, etc. The objective of the plan is provide insurance coverage and financial assistance to farmers in case of losses due to natural calamities, pests, and diseases. Secure the continuous agricultural process of farmers. Provide stability to farmers' income. Encourage farmers to adopt innovative and modern methods in agriculture. Make agriculture profitable. Encourage youth to engage in agriculture. Financial empowerment of farmers. Ensure credit flow for agriculture. Implementation agency. Some private insurance companies impaneled by the ministry, AIC, participate in the government-sponsored crop insurance scheme. However, which private companies will participate in which state in this scheme is decided by the state government. The overall control over the implementation of insurance companies is exercised by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. Usually, the implementation agency is selected for 3 years. However, the state government or UT and the concerned insurance company can renegotiate for the terms if relevant. Plan management and monitoring. The state level coordination committee will be responsible for monitoring the program of the scheme in the state. However, a national level monitoring committee under the chairmanship of the Joint Secretary, Department of Agriculture, Coordination and Farmers' Welfare will also monitor the scheme. The intermediaries of the nodal banks will obtain the soft copy of the list of farmers and requisite details such as name, father's name, bank account number, village, etc. from the respective branch for further reconciliation. This work will be done online through an e-platform. After receiving the claim amount from the concerned insurance companies, the FS or banks will transfer the claim amount to the beneficiary's account within a week. The list of beneficiaries will be uploaded on the crop insurance portal and website of the concerned insurance companies. Beneficiaries can be verified by regional offices or local offices of the insurance companies. Documents required for Prime Minister's crop insurance application. The farmer applying must have PAN card, Aadhaar card, driver's license or voting card. The applicant must have a passport size photograph with the current date written on it. The applicant must have the khasna number and account number of the land. If the applicant does not have his own land and works on rent or lease, an agreement paper of that land should be available. The applicant should have his own bank account. The amount of compensation will be received in this account. Proof of the crop shown in the field. To prove the sowing of the crop, farmers can get a certificate written by the Patwari or Sarpanch. Offline application for Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. You can apply for this scheme both online or offline. To apply offline, you can go to your nearest bank. From there, you can get the application form for Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. If you want to apply for this scheme online, go to the website www.pmfbygov.in. The official link of this scheme will come in front of you. If you have come to this page for the first time, after clicking on the link, you will get the option to create an account. You have to first create an account in order to avail the benefits of this scheme and for further information. After creating the account and logging in, you will find the option for the registration form of the insurance scheme. You have to open the registration form by clicking on the option. After filling all the correct details, you now have to attach your documents. After attaching the documents, carefully read all the information given by you once again. After ensuring that all the information is correct, click on the Submit option. Your registration will be completed.
Wow! In this way, our farmers will become self-reliant.
Yes, our farmers will be able to become self-reliant. Speaking of being self-reliant, our government is also running an Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign.
This Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign was launched after seeing the effects of the coronavirus pandemic, right, Vande? I remember seeing something about it on the news.
Yes, Nanni, coronavirus has affected the whole world and has caused massive damage to all areas. However, the worst effect has been on the economy.
Yes, even today our economy is going through a difficult phase due to this virus.
Yes, and so Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji had announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign on 12 May 2020 to address this problem. Let me tell you about it in detail.
The coronavirus pandemic has affected the whole world. It has caused massive damage to every region. The worst effect of this pandemic has been on the economy. Even today, our economy is going through a difficult phase due to this virus. Realizing this problem, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign on 12th May 2020.
कोरोना संकट के बाद भी दुनिया में जो स्थितियां बन रही हैं, उसे भी हम निरंतर देख रहे हैं। जब हम दोनों कालखंडों को भारत के नजरिए से देखते हैं, तो लगता है कि 21वीं सदी भारत की हो, ये हमारा सपना ही नहीं, ये हम सभी की जिम्मेदारी भी है। लेकिन इसका मार्ग क्या हो? विश्व की आज की स्थिति हमें सिखाती है कि इसका मार्ग एक ही है, आत्मनिर्भर भारत। हमारे यहां शास्त्रों में कहा गया है, एषः पंथः, यानी यही रास्ता है आत्मनिर्भर भारत।
Importance of Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign for Jammu and Kashmir. The Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme is very important for Jammu and Kashmir. This scheme is like a boon, especially for rural areas. Because of the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign, the farmer, working class, poor citizens, tenant, migrant laborer, cottage industry workers, poultry farmer, animal keeper, etc. is living his or her life with dignity. Village production and local goods are getting recognition in the market. The income of the people is increasing and they are becoming self-reliant by earning money. Atmanirbhar Bharat is a part of umbrella scheme inside which many types of schemes are included, such as One Nation One Ration Card, Kisan Credit Card Scheme, ECLGS 1.0, Emergency Working Capital Funding, Special Liquidity Scheme for NBFCs and HFCs, Liquidity Injection for Discoms, Pradhan Mantri Swanidhi Yojana.
Wow, this will enable our country to become self-reliant. Bhuri Chachi from our village will also become self-reliant.
Yes, Bhuri Chachi from our village will also become self-reliant. By the way, did you know that the government runs the Prime Minister's Free Sewing Machine scheme to empower all women like Bhuri Chachi?
Our teacher was saying that a society can be strong only if its women are strong. The development of the country can only be achieved with the development of both.
Yes, women should be as politically, socially, and economically empowered as men.
The Constitution of India also guarantees equality to women, does it not, Vande?
Yes, Nanni, you and I are the same, and there can be no discrimination against us based on gender. In some areas, women are still considered inferior to men and have been left behind. So the government has been running schemes like the Prime Minister Free Sewing Machine scheme to once again connect them with mainstream society.
Vande, tell me more about this scheme.
Yes, I will explain this scheme to you in detail.
The empowerment of women is necessary for a strong society. The country's development can be achieved only by the development of these both. Therefore, it is essential to make women spiritually, politically, socially, and economically equal to men. The Constitution of India also guarantees equality to women and says that there can be no discrimination against them based on gender. This is why our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has started the Pradhan Mantri Free Sewing Machine scheme to financially empower women. Under this scheme, poor women are being given free sewing machine by the government. The benefit of this scheme can be availed by the women from both urban and rural areas. Let us tell you about this in more detail. What is the free sewing machine scheme? The free sewing machine scheme motivates women for self-employment. This scheme helps make them self-reliant. Under this scheme, the government provides sewing machine to women free of cost. Salient features of this scheme. Under this scheme, women are being given free sewing machine in every state. Scheme motivates women to start their own businesses. Women of 20 to 40 years can avail the benefits of this scheme. Scheme is making women self-reliant. It is mandatory to have the following eligibility. Applicant must be a citizen of India. Age of applicant should be given 20 to 40 years. Preference will be given to widows, orphans, and disabled women in this scheme. Documents required for Prime Minister Free Sewing Machine Scheme. Income proof certificate issued by Tehsildar. Age certificate. Certificate of disability if the woman is handicapped. Widow or orphan certificate if the woman is a widow or orphan. Passport size photograph with the name of the women and the current date. Apply in the Free Sewing Machine Scheme 2021. You will get the form to avail the benefit of the Pradhan Mantri Sewing Machine Scheme at your Panchayat's office. If you want, you can also download this form through an online medium. Here is how to download the application form. To avail the benefits of this scheme, you have to first visit the official website. Here you can see the option of the application form of the Pradhan Mantri Sewing Machine. Download this form and take a printout of it. Fill in all the information asked in the printed form such as name, address, mobile number, Aadhaar number, etc. After filling in all the information correctly, you will also have to attach all the necessary documents with the form. Submit this application form to your Panchayat office. You will get the benefit of the scheme only a few days after verification of the information given by you.
Prime Minister's Free Sewing Machine Scheme will actually connect women with mainstream society. But what about people like Iqbal Dada?
Iqbal Dada has grown old now. His ability to work has deteriorated with old age.
Yes, this is exactly what I'm afraid of. Our society's behavior towards him may worsen.
Old age is the stage of life that everyone has to go through. My father says at this age we get a chance to truly experience the precious and beautiful events of life.
Yes, even my grandmother says that old age is that golden period of age in which a person, after living his life to the fullest, cherishes its fruits. But even in old age, a person needs money.
Yes, that's why the government is running the Atal Pension Yojana. Let me tell you about it in detail.
Old age is the stage of age that everyone has to go through. It is at this age that we get a chance to truly experience the precious and beautiful events of life. In fact, old age is that golden period of age in which a person, after living his life the fullest, cherishes its fruits. It is that rare period of happiness and self-satisfaction when a person tastes the sweet fruit of contentment after a long wait. Perhaps this is also the reason why old age is also called another form of childhood. But there is an other side to the coin of old age, which is unfortunately very scary and heartbreaking. Due to the deterioration of the person's capacity to work in old age, old people are often marginalized in society. people often do not behave very well with the elderly. Keeping all these things in mind, the government has started the Atal Pension Yojana. Key points of this scheme. Through this scheme, both husband and wife can get a pension of rupees 10,000 per month through separate accounts. This scheme was started in 2015. At that time, the benefits of this scheme was available to the people working in the unorganized sector. However, later this scheme was made universal. Today, any Indian in the age group of 18 to 40 years can take advantage of this scheme. Those who have an account in a bank or post office can easily invest in it. Under this scheme, the depositors start getting pension after 60 years of age. Investment under this scheme depends on your age. Under this scheme, a maximum monthly pension of rupees 5,000 can be received. This is a safe investment, and if you want to register yourself in it, you must have a saving account, Aadhaar number and mobile number. The sooner you invest under this scheme, the more benefit you will get. If a person joins the Atal Pension Yojana at the age of 18, then he or she gets a monthly pension of 5,000 every month after the age of 60. If the age of the husband and wife is 35 years, then they will have to deposit 902 rupees every month in their Atal Pension Yojana account. In addition to the guaranteed monthly pension, if either of the spouses dies, the survival partner will get rupees 8.5 lakh for survival. Along with this, he or she will continue to get the pension every month for their full age. People investing in Atal Pension Yojana also get a tax benefit of up to 1.5 lakh under Income Tax Act 80C. Taxable income is deducted from this. Additional tax benefit of up to rupees 50,000 is also available in some cases. Overall, a deduction of up to 2 lakh is available in this scheme.
Money is not life, but it is still needed at every stage of life. Every person needs money to fulfill his or her needs.
Yes, Dani, there comes a stage in life where a person usually makes a living with only the saved capital of his life.
A person needs money even after the age of working is over.
Yes, as we have just said, money is needed at every age.
Yes, an elderly person does not have the ability to work. In such a situation, how can a person get money every month during old age?
The government has started a scheme for this as well, where people can get a pension in old age by investing very little money in a month.
What is the name of this scheme, Vande?
The name of this scheme is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Man Dhan Scheme. Let me tell you about it in detail.
Money is not life, but it is also true that man needs money at every stage of life. There comes a point in life where a person makes his living with only the saved capital from his lifetime. Saving money is important for every human being. Therefore, everyone wants that they keep getting money every month even after they leave their job. If you too want to get money every month after the end of working age, then there is a golden opportunity for you. The government is actually implementing a scheme where you can get a pension at the last minute by investing every little money in a month. Although such schemes are also run by private companies, but investment in government schemes remains safer because the money deposited there does not sink. You can invest in this government scheme if you are serious about your future and retirement. The name of this scheme by the central government is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Man Dhan Scheme. Under this scheme, you can earn a monthly pension of Rs 3,000 at the time of retirement by depositing Rs 55 a month. Let's explain this to you in a more detail. This scheme has been made while keeping in mind the small and marginal farmers of the country. Therefore, small and marginal farmers can invest in this scheme according to the condition of depositing money every month. The age of the investing farmers should be 18 to 40 years. Only those farmers who have 2 hectares or less cultivable land can invest in it. If the beneficiary dies due to any reason, his wife will get the pension received under the scheme. Under this scheme, farmers will get a pension of Rs 3,000 every month. You have to give 50% premium under this scheme, and the remaining 50% will be given by the central government. The objective of this scheme is to support farmer in old age. With this scheme, the farmer of India will be able to become self-reliant even in old age. The scheme is capable of meeting the financial needs of old age. These documents will be needed for the registration in this scheme. To take advantage of this scheme, you need the following documents: Aadhaar card, voter ID card, age certificate, income certificate, farm khasra number, farm khatoni, bank account passbook, mobile number, passport size photo.
Nanni, all these schemes will improve the health of our country's economy.
Yes, the health of the economy will definitely improve. But what about the health of the people? There should be plans for the health of the people as well.
Yes, you are right, Nanni. Public health is also important and our representatives must think about it. The government is running the Fit India movement to improve the health of the people. Let me tell you about it.
The Fit India campaign is a nationwide movement in India. Its goal is to make people aware of their health. This campaign inspires people to include physical activities and sports in their daily lives. It was launched by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on 29th August 2019.
साथियों, स्पोर्ट्स का सीधा नाता है फिटनेस से, लेकिन आज जिस फिट इंडिया मूवमेंट की शुरुआत हुई है, उसका विस्तार स्पोर्ट्स से भी बढ़कर के आगे जाने का है। फिटनेस एक शब्द नहीं है, बल्कि स्वस्थ और समृद्ध जीवन की एक जरूरी शर्त है।
Our Panchayat can do many things to take this campaign to the village level, such as organizing programs in schools at the village, taluka and district level on the lines of the Fit India campaign. Encourage people towards sports. Promoting women in the sports program. Arranging ground level training at the village, taluka and district level. Inclusion of sports in the Panchayat budget. Organizing a meeting to attract the youth of the village towards sports and away from bad companies and drugs.
Through these schemes, our country will truly become truly self-reliant.
जय हिंद, जय भारत।